All right, we got Week 10 football, yet another home game for our Pittsburgh Steelers. And who's coming to town? The reigning, defending, undisputed NFC champion Los Angeles Rams, walking into Heinz Field, walking into the land of ketchup to take on our Pittsburgh Steelers. First and foremost, last time we saw these Los Angeles Rams, they was over there giving somebody the beats by Dre Cooper Cup over 200 yards of receiving yards. Jared Goff throwing for 300, I think like 47. So we have some questions when it comes to us being able to stop their offense. I have a ton of respect and expectations for our front seven to be able to get to the quarterback. First and foremost, all right, the bulletin board material we got to have. Number one, we got to stop Aaron Donald. That's going to be a little bit hard to get done. Why? Because Ramon Foster's not playing. All right, so we're going to have to fix that void at our left guard. We did it last week. Hopefully we can do it against a much tougher pass rush with these Los Angeles Rams because we cannot allow Aaron Donald to get going. More importantly, he's a Pittsburgh boy, so I expect this man to be firing on all cylinders. We must contain Donald. Number two, we cannot turn the football over. All right, James Conner, he's not playing. Snell is not playing. Once again, all right, we're missing those names in our running backs room. We're going to roll with Edmonds. We're going to roll with Samuels. I expect them to do what they did last week against the Colts. You can run the football against the Rams. However, passing can be a little bit tough. Because every time, you know, they got that dog out there, Jalen Ramsey's playing corner. And for some apparent reason, when he plays against Pittsburgh, he comes to play. All right, I think he had 3 picks in the last 3 times that we've played each other. We cannot afford to turn the football over. Mason Rudolph, I expect you to air it out. You can throw against other corners and the safeties, but Jalen Ramsey, stay away from him. He's going to be probably blanketing, you know, Juju Smith-Schuster, and more importantly, Juju hasn't necessarily been super effective thus far this season, so I'm not too worried about that. But Washington, I need you to stand up. All right, Deontay Johnson, I need you to stand up. Hell, Vance McDonald, I do not expect anybody to cover this man. More importantly, he should be our leading receiver this particular game. He needs to step up as well. Those other guys outside of Juju got to be able to step up, and thus far this season they've been doing their part. Okay, but we've got to be able to stretch the field. We cannot continue to play conservative with our passing attack. No reason why Jalen Samuels should be having 13 receptions. All right, we got to be able to stretch the ball down the field. Do not be afraid to go for that deep ball. We started attempting it in Miami. It didn't connect as much, but hell, give it a shot. Throw the football, all right? And defensively, we cannot allow the Rams to run the football. All right, Todd Gurley has been a shell of himself this season. I've got tendonitis. I understand, you know, his frustrations, but we cannot allow this man to have a coming-out party against our defense. All right, we've got to shut down the run. Make them one-sided, and the more times they drop back, the Blitzburg will get to Jared Goff. He will start to resemble much more of Ryan Gosling in Remember the Titans, and he will be a liability. I can guarantee you this. If you put pressure on Jared Goff, it's only a matter of time before he throws one to you. And the way our defense has been playing, the way our secondary has been playing, we have been picking the ball off. So what we got to do is blitz, stop the run, do not turn the football over, and protect Mason Rudolph. And I can guarantee you this, we'll win 5 of our last 6. We'll win 4 in a row. We'll finally be over 500 for the season. And damn it, we'll have another W in Heinz Field. Big time game. Big time game. We've got to fire on all cylinders. You saw it last week. We played sensational against this Colts team. We nearly gave it away in the 4th quarter. And on top of that, we got to play mistake-free football. We cannot beat ourselves. I already talked about turning the football over. But when it comes to penalties, we cannot go out there. No holding. No illegal hands to the face. All right? No pass interference on defense or offense. No false starts. We got to make sure we nullify those mental errors if we want to win. And more importantly, time of possession, we got to possess the ball. All right? Get the Rams off the field fast. Get them off the field often. We take long drives. That's why it's imperative we've got to run the football. If we win the time of possession, we will walk away with the W here, man. We'll be over 500, and once again, we'll keep pace with those Ravens. Nobody knows what will come for the future for anybody else in the AFC North. We can only control us to get ourselves an invitation to the dance. Let's take care of football tomorrow, and I can guarantee you this much. We play the way that we're supposed to play. We'll walk out with a W over those NFC champs. Everybody get your hands up in here. Steelers on 3, win on 6. 1, 2, 3, Steelers, 4, 5, 6, win. Let's go, baby. Let's get a W tomorrow at 4:25.